And then I also want to try and have a training session for shadows as well. I want to have a second training, a refresher course on shadows die.
For shadows.
Correct, yeah. So we'll try and run this one on Friday. The reason why I want to do the Masters training session on Thursday, because I'll be in the office with the Masters team. The training session, I want to run it on the shadows. I want to run this one on Friday, so that we can. It's not going to be long. It's not going to be a 1 hour training session. It'll be about a half an hour, where we're just going to do a refresher course and just go over a couple of the key features I need everyone to look out for.
Wow.
So it's not going to be a long one. It'll be about 20 minutes to a half an hour. We're not going to go over the full list of shadows, but it's just a couple items, a couple of the settings I need everyone to keep an eye out for, and just to make sure that we're getting the shadows drawn in the correct directions, because there's been a few jobs now where we'll have the shadows cast in the opposite direction. So I just want to, it's just a small refresher course.
Yes. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So we'll run that
Everyone.
one on Friday.
Right. Yeah. Friday. This Friday.
Yeah, this Friday. And then again, just send me an email invite for the meeting, so I know what time it'll be. And then what I'll do is I'll forward that invitation to some of my draftees in house, just if they want to sit in on the meeting as a refresher, that they can sit in on the meeting as well.
Yes, I will send you an invitation after this meeting.
Perfect. Following on from that, Andrew and myself have been working on a new checklist die for contract checks,
Yes.
and we've been working on it quite. It's been taking quite a bit of time to get it how we want it. But with this new checklist, it's going to have a lot of hot links. So we want to try and have this finished by the end of the year. So if we don't have a session for it this year, the first week back, we want to have a training session where we will just go through the checklist, explain what the checklist, what each of the items in the checklist are for, and then how to utilize it. Because the checklist is going to have some hot links where you'll click on a hot link, and it'll take you to a website that has all the window sizes. You click on a link and it'll open up a PDF for what the detail looks like. It has a lot of features that we're trying to set up in the checklist.
Wow.
And we're moving all our documentation onto the new location in the F drive that you have access to now.
Yes.
So I believe you've now got access to the new location called Resources and Documentation in F drive, correct?
Yes. S code. S folder.
Yeah,
Resource.
in F drive, where the masters live.
I can access to the N folder and S drive.
It
Resource.
depends what the drive is called on your end. Have you got a folder called Resources
Resource
and
and
Documentation?
yes, of course.
Yeah, so that's the new folder that Tim had the IT department give you access to. This is where we're going to be putting a lot of our training resources, and the checklist is going to live. So
I guess.
um, your team will copy the checklist from that location, and all the hopefully, if it works, all the features that we're trying to input into this checklist will now work because you've got access to this location.
That's all right.
So once we have this up and running, hopefully by the end of the year, we'll run a small session first week back before I go on leave. We'll run a small training session and just go over the checklist and just to show you what the features are and how to utilize it properly.
Yes, I have noted.
Yeah,
Good to
perfect.
know. And
But other than
how about the case file for reference? General note.
For the general note? Yes, I'll send that through to you tomorrow. I'll have that fixed up and sent to you tomorrow.
Yes.
Not a problem.
For tomorrow.
Perfect. Done. Perfect. But other than that, we're looking quite well with the production jobs. The jobs are coming through quite smoothly. If I can just get an update, give you 2 job numbers, Diane. If I can get if you can send me an update when you can, that'll be great. The 2 jobs are 131998 and
sorry again. 131 double
98
498
and 131.
Yes.
Sorry, 132 121.
132 121.
Correct.
Okay.
Not a problem.
131 double 98. Rồi, Mahercorp, Miss Hương is start working on the new concept plan this afternoon, and she will send back to you as soon as she done.
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you for that. In terms of feedback from me, both Ms. Chow and Ms. Huang, their work is fantastic. Very happy with it. So I don't have any points of improvement at this stage. But thank you, Di, for all the updates that you give me through the week. I'm really happy with that. And the timeframes as well. I'm really happy with the timeframes for getting the concepts completed.
Nice to hear it. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we'll speak. I'll see you on Thursday, Di, in our catch up for the masters training session. So look forward to getting your email on that one, and we'll speak to you again next week. Probably the last time for the year.
Yeah.
Not a problem. All right. Have a good one, Di.
Have a good
Bye,
day.
Di.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya.